Thank you for jumping into another Bookvertizement. My name is Jackson Bubos. I'm the owner of Elevated Insurance here in Waukesha, and I do these Bookvertisements. They have nothing to do with insurance. Reason that I do it is my goal in life is to help people get where they're going. And evaluating my path thus far, it's been the people that I've met and the books that I've read that have made all the difference. So hoping this book is something that turns your lights on, gets you moving where you want to be. If not, check out another one. I have hundreds of books at the office, and excited to share with any students who are looking to grow. Now, please don't be concerned. Your monitor is working correctly. I am indeed under the steps of my house in my basement. And the reason I chose to do that for this video is this is where this business began well over 2 years ago. And it all started from an idea and putting together answers to the questions I was asking. And that's exactly what Adam Brown did when he built The Promise of a Pencil. And I'm really excited to share what I learned from his book about how he's building schools, still currently building schools for kids all across the world. So his background was really great student, always got good grades, had multiple six-figure offers when he got out of college, but that really didn't speak to him. He would take these month-long sabbaticals and he would go travel. And he always said, tourists see, but travelers seek. And he had one time found himself out in Guatemala in Las Cristinas. He's up in the hills. Someone comes up to him, an older man, and says through a translator, "Would you come to my house and read the Bible for me?" Adam's an open guy. He says, "Yeah, sure, we'll do it." So he gets there. The guy opens the book of Proverbs, flips on his audio recorder, the old cassette, and he asks him to start reading. The whole plan was this guy was going to learn English out of Proverbs that Adam recorded for him so he could teach his kids how to speak English. I guess having a slow internet connection doesn't seem like such a big deal anymore. So anyway, Adam reads Proverbs. It all goes well. While he's on his way out, he sees this very small child, and he says, "Hey, out of curiosity, if you could have anything in the world, what would you want?" And, wait for it. Here it comes. Tearjerker. Of course, the kid asks for a pencil. He knows that as long as he's illiterate, he is stuck where he is. But if he can figure out how to read, if he can write, he can get out of there. And that's when the light bulb went off for Adam. He started raising money to build schools while also getting buy-in from those communities to put in sweat equity to earn that education for the community. Really, really great setup. And the name Promise, really cool. Promise has a dual meaning. So it means an oath, and it also means potential. So he's promising these people, I will help you. There is a ton of potential, but I need your guys' help. And as we all know, anytime we can give kids the right tools, they can do anything. Another thing this book turned me on to is something called cause marketing. And the idea behind it is if there are two businesses that offer similar services, but one positively impacts the community and one just offers the service, this one has a higher opportunity to be successful. Where have I heard that concept before? So it was really cool. It was an omen that Elevated Insurance is set up from a business model that has a great opportunity to be successful because, as you guys know, every time we run a solution, we donate to a for-profit. And that was another thing he talked about is I don't want to talk about I want to talk about what we do. So for purpose is the type of business he has, not a nonprofit. I thought that was cool. Also, there's a cameo in here. You have to read the book to find out how, but this fella, oh yeah, Bieber's in it. This book was written a couple years ago, so this is actually probably what the Biebs looked like when this came out, though. And there's a ton of great one-liners in this book. I won't go through all of them, so you can hit the pause if you want to. But one thing I want to touch on is the first female elected head of state in Africa said, "If your dreams do not scare you, they're not big enough." Yeah, dream big, dreamers. So my big takeaway from this book is we really can do anything that we want to if we set our mind to it, if we have the right attitude, if we keep asking questions, we always look to get better. I'll leave you with this, which is some advice that Adam Brown gives us. The key is to think big and then take small incremental steps forward day by day. My boss makes me do this, by the way. Thanks for watching. Insure differently.